so we can be free. All the things I said, all the things I said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things I said.
Hey guys, Moongo here, and today I'm doing the next episode in the series of Coding for Scrubs. In this episode, we will be finishing our website. Since my time was cut a little short in the previous episode, I never got to finish this little area. I never actually edited this and made it look pretty. So we're going to be doing that, and then also we're going to be going over how to make a website look like this, Parallax themed. And Materialize CSS actually has a great guide on this, and I'm going to be following that guide. As you can see, like basically what Parallax is that the background content moves at a different speed, which in this case would be an image, like a picture. The background content moves at a different speed or pace than the foreground content, which in this case would be just the normal text and little elements. And these aren't actually just one image. It's actually multiple elements of these images and just put right after each other. There's a little JavaScript sprinkled around here and there. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And I've got my index.php file open up here. In case for some reason you forgot, our file for the index.php is located in wherever you put your Git repos folder, and I have it located in C, XAMPP, htdocs, Git repos, and Coding for Scrubs and index.php. And I have that open with Atom, which is the text editing program that we set up in episode 1. Just doing a little bit of a review since it's been a few days since I last did this. Alright, so footer. We don't actually want this section. What this section is it's this little section with the links. We don't actually want that. And I'm going to get rid of that. It's this little divider right here. It's a little container. And now you can see it's gone. Now I'll just change footer content to coding for Scrubs. Can do something like over here. Instead of more links, we can have copyright Lucian C 2017. Oh wait, no, wrong area. Don't need this. Move this over to the side. And there you go. Now we have a little copyright right here. And if you want to be a little more fancy, you can do something like this. Basically what this is doing is it's adding a link, and href is the target of where it's going to go, and href is where it's going to lead to when you click it. Target is like where it's going to open, and underscore blank means new tab, and I want to open a new tab, so I'm just going to quickly open up my portfolio website. Okay, copying the link. And we're going to put that into the href, right? And now if you see this, you can actually click here, and I'll take you to my website. Alright? I think that's about it. Alright. This website was made completely during the Coding for Scrubs tutorial. Put link right here. Href equals underscore blank. And right here for the href, I'll just quickly put link for lists and Coding Scrubs. I'm gonna go this section. Right. href is that. And now what'll happen now is gonna have a little thing. Click this. And we just there. Alright, so now we can go into making a parallax thing. And we'll do that from here. So basically it says that you can have like separate images for the little parallax system. So just take this. And how about we do something actually quite similar to quite similar to what they did. There's two images, and in the middle of the two images, they have like this little white section with a little bit of information. And I guess we can do that. So let's just go here. And just you should remember from the I think it was previous episode. This is where the end of the whole entire page is. The entirety of this entire white section, and we'll just we don't want it inside the paper thing. We don't want it to be already set to be only those okay, so images / well, I usually have stuff in like res and then image, and then I could have like image 1. Parallax 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to download a quick little thing, and let's just look like no, I think I have a few photos here. Let me get one. Alright, I just got like 2 little photos in my little photos area. Res, and then it was image, and then inside here, we're gonna have, let's do this one for pair, and it was like this Parallax one. Or was it PNG or JPG? Alright, Parallax 1. Let's name this to Parallax 2. Alright, so now we have like 2 little parallax segments, and this should be I guess I have to initialize the JavaScript, I don't think. Yeah, that's why. Just put this in convert into the head. Load parallax script. I'm just putting a quick little script tag here, and this just tells it that what's inside is going to be JavaScript, and that's what we're putting in here. You can see that it just got formatted since I said it was JavaScript. And you can see basically what this is doing is when the document is ready, meaning when everything is loaded, all the HTML is finally loaded, it's going to finally enable the little parallax element, and this is like something beyond what I know. This is like they set up in their where is it? Right here. Their own materialized min.js. Min, just I'll talk about it later. They just set that this as a event, or not an event, something that you can call on, I guess, whatever. Well, yeah, they set it up so that you could work with it, I suppose, import it. Right. Something I'm doing wrong. Hold on. Perhaps I shouldn't have it in a row. What is the wrong link? Oh, okay, probably trying to see what I'm doing wrong here. I have a feeling that it's with my image source. Parallax dash container. Alright, so I found the issue, and it was a combination of both not having the correct CDN, well, resources actually, and also my image source was in the wrong area. So basically what I did was I changed it so it's like this now. So I'm just gonna make this look a little prettier. Back. Alright, so basically what I did, if you remember correctly, then I had this little segment inside the container, and I actually didn't want it in the container because the container actually limited the width of it, so it looked a little odd. Either way, the image source was wrong, and the reason I knew this was because if I hit F12, I don't want to do that because that's my recording key, but if you hit F12 and then go to console, it actually said that I was missing there. You know what, I'll just show you again if I just undo all this. Alright, so you can see that's all. Let me inspect this. Oh well, now it's loading, whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way, this was wrong before. I guess I just changed it earlier. Anyways, so yeah, I moved it to the top, and what you saw there, was I added jQuery because you actually need jQuery to run this. What's jQuery, you might ask? It's another JavaScript library that allows you to do a lot of cool stuff, like for example Parallax. This actually requires jQuery, and one thing to note is that first off it isn't available. So when you go here, I'll put this in the description so you remember. And if I forget, then basically just jQuery CDN, first link, code.jQuery.com. And then you see these, and then you go look for the latest version, which is currently 3.x at the making of this video, minified, and then you're gonna, I don't know why, but this copy of clipboard button doesn't work, so I'll just copy this script. And basically what I did was I copied it, and I'm just gonna move it. And you don't want to actually load, you know how we load Parallax script down here? That's okay, because that's being loaded, that's fine with being loaded after Materialize CSS. But the way that this is Materialize CSS, when it runs the JavaScript file for itself, it actually checks for jQuery, and then that's the only time it checks. It doesn't check again if jQuery loads afterwards. And the way that HTML works is it does everything in order. So this happens first. First it gets the CSS file, and then it loads the JavaScript, and then it loads Google icons, material icons, and then it does the flow script. So basically what you need to do is actually load jQuery, before Materialize CSS. And we'll do that by pasting the little script code that we got from the website just a second ago. And just organize that. And now we have jQuery installed. And it looks like this. And yeah, so I added this little dot to go into my the correct directory because it was navigating to the entire localhost /res/image, and that's why I couldn't find the file, but whatever. Nevertheless, it works now. I think I had it set like this. Something like that. So I guess it was this. Yeah, it was that. See how the image is missing? I accidentally hit my record button when I did that. Either way, yeah, you can see that it can't load because it's trying to load localhost /res/image/parallax1.jpg. And of course that's not where we saved it, so I had to redirect to the right directory, and we'll just do that. More simple. Yeah, I guess that's not gonna work. Okay, so yeah, this isn't exactly the best example. I chose a kind of bad example for the photo. You have to actually, if you want to tell it is actually working, it is actually parallax. If you look right at this line, you can faintly see that some of it actually gets covered at a different speed than like the rest is moving. It's like a little different. And if you're wondering what this is caused by there should right here this little accuracy, and this is caused by row, and the reason is I'm supposed to be closing that row earlier. So where's the row? I think this should fix it. Fixed this before. I've had this issue while setting up some other stuff that I worked on before as well. You can see that it's okay. Margin bottom, there you go. That's the issue right there. So I guess you could just technically get this, copy that, what we'll do here is a little odd, but follow me along. See the navbar, this is the issue this is the one that's causing the issue, it's the navbar's row. So what we're going to do is style equals that, and then we're going to set the margin to 0%. So auto should work. I accidentally looked at Minecraft. I haven't played that in ages. Yep, auto works. So we'll just do yep, now it's fixed. If you look at this, see margin bottom is being overridden by right here, margin bottom auto by element style, which is the elements style. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so now we just got rid of that ugly little thing. So yeah, we're gonna have one underneath as well. And for that one, since we already set it up, set jQuery and everything up, it's just as simple as copying this, changing this to Parallax 2, and that should do it. Yep, and now we have our second Parallax. Quite simple actually. And we can just do, don't like this, do like H4. We'll do center, title. Technically keep this title. Alright, stage 4 might be a little too small. Whatever, that's enough I suppose. Wait, is H2 what I started out with? Nope, which one is? Alright. I suppose that what we could do is, since we're at like around 1840 anyways, we might as well just keep working on some stuff. So I guess what we can work on is this little promotion table, and I think that'll look pretty nice here, right? And change this, add a little center tag, and then we can do service link. Sure. We don't have that, we have, let's do that, and basically I'll explain this, don't worry. Alright, seems good enough. Alright, so basically what we're doing here is we're saying that there's a new row. Don't actually know if I need that. We might, but we don't. I'll just know if you can hear, but my brother's working on the car. Alright, so basically what we're doing now is saying that instead of just one section of 12, which we still have that, and inside of that 12 section, there's still 12 sections. You could technically, theoretically, infinitely go on with inside 12. Take one sector, take one, and inside that, take one, and because each one always has 12 sectors, no matter how small you go, technically. And yeah, that's basically what we're doing. So we had 12, we could 12. Okay, now from that 12, might as well just take 4, 4, and 4. Inside each of those 4s, we can actually go ahead and put another 4, 4, and 4. And basically, why we did 4 is since we want thirds, like the example shows, we want thirds. 1, 2, 3. What's a third of 12? 4. 4, 8, 12. So we had 3 4s, and that equals 12. And there you go, just 1 third, 2 thirds, and 3 thirds. Over here, what you can put is like, always online, since this is services, excellent staff, quality content. That's not very pretty now, is it? For some reason, seems that it's, oh no, that's alright, I fixed it. It's not actually offset to the side, it's because this right here, like this where my mouse is to here is 4, and from here to here is 4, and then from here to here is 4, and it automatically aligns to the left, so it looks like that's offset to the left, but technically it actually ends here. If I inspect this, see what I mean. See, it actually ends there at the end of it ends right here. So it's alright. Actually, we can do like Google Material icons, and then we could do what they have here, but let's do something that goes with us. Always online. You can do like a server computer. Alright, we can use this icon for always online, and then use icon font, and then we're just gonna copy this. And keep a note that it says it's only for modern browsers. This is for IE9 or below. You want to use the modern browsers and stuff. You want to go. Computer. Online. Let's see how it looks. Let's do a quick break. BR means line break, so now it's on a separate line. And I need to do some what size. That's 24. What do you think? I forgot how to make the sizes different. Since this is still the same outcome. Alright, so after a bunch of tinkering, I finally ended up with this. And this is how the other ones will look. And I know, I did a lot of work here. I'll go through all of the work. So first, I was trying to resize my icons, and the default classes, the MD-48, those things weren't working, and I was wondering why, so I did a little research. And I found out that you're actually supposed to be adding yourselves. It's actually right here. You're supposed to add the little system for that yourself right here. And I actually copied this one, there's no difference, but whatever, I just copied this one. And I took this and I put it in style. But this isn't actually where it's gonna stay. In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. New folder, it's called this CSS, and this is still inside res CSS. And now I'm gonna do a new text document, rename it to custom.css, because this is where we're gonna be putting all of our custom CSS in. And in fact, we are going to be putting it right now. Very open. While that's loading, sir, why do you have to be so complicated? Why are you sir? Well, while that's being a jerk, I can just set this. I'll just copy one of these. Might as well. Just copy that, and then we'll, oops, I am screwing around too much. Alright, we can call this load custom.css. Alright, and now we're gonna have this as, remember the dot, don't forget the dot slash, res css custom.css, and make sure the rel says style sheet. That means what it is. I think it's release. I think that's what rel stands for. Anyways, now that we've set it to load, we can edit our custom.css. Stop being so difficult with me. Now we can edit our custom.css, and I just put this here because I was experimenting. This isn't where it's supposed to go, but I mean, for quick little edits, yeah, sure. I'll go over the rest of this after I put it in here. Alright, so let's remove this. Alright, so basically what I did was I had the row, right? Okay, now the column, and services, this is exactly where we left off. And then inside of one of these little source, what I did was I added a div, called it center, to make it centered, and promo. And promo is actually a class that I made right here. Basically what I told this class to do is it's gonna have a margin of 40 pixels, and I think this one is middle or left margin. Color of this hex code, which is this specific orange. Basically what I did was I just took this color, went down to orange, took this one, took the hex code FF9800, and I put it right here. And font size, I put 7 rem. Display, I put block, and I forgot what that does, but I think what that does is it keeps it inside a little section. No, I guess we could just check that out right now. And just a little spacing, I suppose. And yeah, I actually looked at this because like you're supposed to be looking at other people's code. I mean, you're not supposed to steal it. And I'm not saying it. This is here for the tutorial. And yeah, I was looking at it, messing around, doing some research, and I finally found stuff. Alright, yeah, I don't have to put this on here, this in the description or anything, because you can just look at the GitHub repo, and you'll be able to see everything. Alright, so yeah, that's where I made the class, and then I set that as a class. Inside here, I put the material icon on the computer. Basically, how I made it target the icon is right here. First, it was the class. I put the class, alright. Now, what I am doing is, putting I here, is it's targeting any I elements, so icon elements, that is inside a divider that has the promo class, which is the class that I defined right here. Alright, so now it's searching for I, now found I, it's an I tag, I element, and material icon, okay, then none of this matters, and then it applies this information to just this I tag, not the P tag or the other P tag or any of this. Anyways, yeah, and then promo caption, I looked at this, and if I look at this, light and center are both classes from Materialized CSS. You can see where it's from right here, and you can see both of them from it. And promo caption, this actually doesn't do anything, but you can look at theirs, and you know what, I'll just make this right now. So what we're looking at is if we disable all of this, that's how mine looks. And it's supposed to look like that. Now let's just take this. We'll just copy that. We're gonna add this to our custom.css. Like that. Fix the spacing. Right, now everything should be fixed since we already have it. on the thing. We already have it on this element applied as promo caption, and now that's actually the finished product. I guess I lied earlier, but yeah, that's the finished product. Alright, now okay, so we gotta put it into the other ones now. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this little section and copy all the content from it. Use that. Excellent. Dash. Quality content. We only offer best content to users. Over here. Excellent stuff. Our stuff. Extremely and helpful. Alright, so now we have to use these. Google.com. Let's look at a few more. Nothing like this. I'll just show you how to do this. So basically, for the icons, I just look up username or account person. I like account. Supervisor account. That's probably what this is. Oh, it's a group. What is the difference? Oh, oops. Yeah. I don't like the fact that it just exits if you erase. It's bothering me. I guess that's another one. Cool. I guess we can use this one. Take this. Put this. And this one. Create for content. This is really irritating. Content. Oh, the entire section of content. You could do like, create. Ooh, create, yeah, I like this. I was thinking of putting one of these little circles with add, but then create looks better. Let's just put that in, and yeah, everything is done. And I think this video is a lot longer. I didn't know that this little section would take that long, but whatever. Yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Actually, I do. See you guys. Get that. Do this. Get status. Get add dot. Get commit dash a dash n. It was, let's say, what was this? Episode 3. What do we do this? How to make a Parallax website and how to make a promotional website and how to make a Parallax website and promotional table. Status. Get push. Status. Then pretty soon. Uploading everything. And that's right now if we go to GitHub. Alright. You can see the latest commit episode 3. You can watch episode 3. And if you actually go to commit, then you can see showing 4 change files, 75 edition, if you can do this. So all color coded and everything pretty. You can just look for this if you need to refresh your mind without remembering. I know these videos are very long, and I don't know, I'm bad at this stuff. Not coding, I'm bad at things too long. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, just thumb down. If you don't want to be a jerk, just leave and just don't comment anything mean or hateful. Whatever. I'm trying to make some videos for my friends. Yeah, mostly for my friends actually, because they wanted to learn code and I'm trying to show them how, and they wanted me to make some videos. Alright, so yeah, peace. Have a good day.